Hi, my name is Natalie. Today I'm going to share with you 3 yoga poses and exercises that you can do if you're feeling pain in your lower back. Now before we get started, I do want to mention that the back is a really sensitive area and everybody's back pain is different, so if a pose doesn't feel right to you and it's too painful, please don't push through it. Maybe that pose isn't for you. You don't want to make your back pain worse, so just listen to your body. Is cat-cow, which is really good for giving some gentle movement to the spine, warming up the muscles in your back. So what you have to do for this pose is you put your hands underneath your shoulders, stack your knees underneath your hips, come into a neutral spine here. On the inhale, you're going to drop your belly towards the ground, open the chest, look up. And on an exhale, you're going to round through the back, separate the shoulder blades all the way up, tuck the navel in, and then inhale, drop in the belly, open in the chest, and then exhale, rounding through the spine. And as you can see, it's given really gentle movement to the spine. Also really good for the shoulders if you've got tight shoulders or tension around the shoulder blades. And I would suggest doing 5 breaths. And you can finish these off at your own pace. So the next pose is also really good for your lower back is actually child pose. Now child pose, it looks like you're not doing a lot in it, however it's really good for decompressing the spine. So let's get into it. So for child pose, you want your big toes to be touching, knees wide, and you're just going to relax down, head resting on the ground and the arms out in front of you. And you're going to try and press the glutes towards the heels and just relax here. And this really elongates the spine and releases tension from the lower back. And you can just breathe here. You could stay here for up to probably a minute to get a real good benefit for your lower back. And the last pose that I think is the best for the lower back, personally I always do it at the end of my practice. However, some people might feel a little tense and it might not be the pose for you, but give it a try. And that is on your back, some spinal twists. So what you want to do is you want to come onto your back, arms out in a T shape. You want to bring your legs up, feet together, and then you want to drop your legs to one side. So I'm going to drop them to the left side first. Try and keep the knees together. They like to come apart. You want to try and keep your knees together and your shoulders, both shoulders on the ground, and then you're going to look in the opposite direction over your hand. And you can stay here for a couple of breaths, and then coming back to center, and then drop into the other side. Same thing, try and keep the knees together, look over your other hand, and pressing the shoulder down because it likes to lift up. And again, stay for a couple of breaths here. And this is really good stretch for the back. And then you can come back up, give your legs a little squeeze. And that should be it. And those are my 3 exercises to do for your lower back. Thank you very much for watching.